Have you ever felt like you're doing everything right, but still not moving forward? You wake up early, commute to a job you don't love, clock in, grind through emails, take lunch at your desk, stay late, and by the time you get home, you're too tired to even think about your future. You're stuck in a 9-to-5 loop, barely surviving while your dreams fade with every passing month. Here's the harsh truth. Hard work doesn't make you rich. Have you ever stopped to wonder why some people work themselves to exhaustion and still stay broke, while others seem to unlock freedom and wealth without grinding endlessly? It's not just luck. It's not even how hard you work. It's how you think. In this video, we're going to dismantle the lie that says hard work always leads to success. Because if that were true, every factory worker, janitor, or delivery driver would be a millionaire by now. But they're not. The truth: the poor are trained to act like machines, clocking in, obeying, repeating. The rich, on the other hand, are trained to think like designers, investors, and architects. Stay tuned as we break down 15 key money mindsets and systems the rich use to escape poverty, and how you can start applying them today. Let's start building your blueprint to wealth. 1. Stop trading time for money. The number one trap that keeps people poor is the belief that working harder equals earning more. But working 60, 70, even 80 hours a week won't make you rich. It will just burn you out. Why? Because time is a limited resource. You only have so many hours in a day, and once they're gone, they're gone. Rich people understand that trading hours for dollars is a losing game. Instead, they focus on building income streams that run independently of their effort. Think about Warren Buffett. He doesn't make his billions by working overtime. He makes money through systems, dividends from stocks, ownership in businesses, and real estate income. These are income streams that flow whether he's asleep, on vacation, or playing bridge. So how do you apply this? Begin by identifying skills or services you can turn into scalable income. For example, if you're a designer, don't just sell one-on-one services. Create templates or digital assets you can sell over and over again. Start a YouTube channel, write an ebook, build an affiliate website, anything that works while you sleep. Even small investments count. Put your money into low-cost index funds, dividend stocks, or peer-to-peer lending. Your goal is to break free from the cycle of effort equals income. Once you stop trading your hours for dollars, you'll finally start building wealth, not just surviving. Number 2, value knowledge over labor. The wealthy don't just work smart, they learn smart. While the poor are often forced to trade physical effort for wages, the rich invest in knowledge that multiplies their value. Let's take two people. One is doing warehouse shifts at $15 an hour. The other is learning digital marketing or data analysis in their free time. In 6 months, the second person could be earning $75 an hour as a freelancer, or starting their own consulting business. Same hours, wildly different results. Knowledge compounds just like money does. Rich people understand this. They read constantly. They listen to audiobooks while commuting. They take online courses, attend mastermind groups, and surround themselves with people who challenge their thinking. Because one idea, one piece of knowledge, can change your trajectory forever. How can you apply this today? First, audit your current skills. Are they high income or low value? If you're not sure, look at the market. Search freelance platforms. See what skills command the best rates. Then, pick one high-value skill. Coding, sales, content strategy, copywriting, or personal finance, and start mastering it. You don't need a college degree. You need YouTube, Udemy, Coursera, or even free blogs. Spend 1 hour every day learning, and in 6 months, you'll be unrecognizable and in demand. Knowledge is leverage. A person with rare, valuable knowledge can earn more in a day than someone without it earns in a month. Stop relying on labor. Start investing in wisdom. Number 3, build systems, not sweat machines. Follow instructions. Wealthy people write them. This is the key difference. When you are grinding 12-hour shifts or doing tasks manually, you are executing someone else's system, a boss's process, a company goal. But the rich think differently. They ask, how do I build a process that runs without me? Take McDonald's. The owner is not flipping burgers. The system handles hiring, cooking, delivering, marketing. The system prints money. You don't need millions to start. Build a small online business and automate it with tools like Zapier, MailChimp, or Shopify. Hire freelancers for low-value tasks. Use templates and workflows to save hours. If you are a freelancer, don't write a new proposal each time. Create a winning template. Don't manually send invoices. Use accounting software. The point is, systems scale. Sweat doesn't want freedom. Stop being the machine. Start building the machine. Number 4, take calculated risk. The poor play not to lose. The rich play to win. That is because poverty creates fear. Fear of failure, of wasting money, of being judged. But staying safe keeps you stuck. Wealthy people take risks, not reckless ones, calculated ones. They invest time, money, and energy into ideas that could multiply their resources. Elon Musk risked millions on Tesla and SpaceX. He nearly lost it all. But he understood the upside was massive. You don't need to bet the farm. Start small. Test a business idea with $100. Try freelancing part-time. Buy one stock, launch a digital product to 10 people. Study first, prepare, but act. Because staying on the sideline forever guarantees one thing: nothing changes. Also, build a safety net. Save $500 for emergencies. It gives you the confidence to take smart risks. Your goal is growth, not gambling. Most poor people avoid failure. The rich build systems that can survive it. Number 5, network with purpose. Your network is your net worth isn't just a cute quote. It is a strategy. The wealthy surround themselves with people who open doors, challenge their thinking, and create opportunities. The poor often stay in their comfort zone, surrounded by people who reinforce their limitations. Oprah did not just become a billionaire on talent alone. She aligned herself with mentors, producers, and powerful people who expanded her reach. You don't need a celebrity circle. Start online. Join Facebook groups, Reddit forums, or local meetups in your niche. Follow thought leaders on X and engage with their content. More importantly, offer value first. Share a helpful resource. Give feedback. Volunteer your skills. Relationships grow on generosity. One right connection can unlock your next career, investment, or collaboration. Don't network randomly. Connect with intent. Surround yourself with people building things, not just talking. You rise or fall with the energy around you. Number 6, master delayed gratification. Poor people chase comfort. Rich people chase growth. That's the difference. Instant pleasure feels good now. New clothes, the latest phone, fast food. But wealth requires saying no to now so you can say yes to freedom later. This is called delayed gratification. The Stanford Marshmallow Study proved it. Kids who waited for the second marshmallow grew up to be more successful. The rich internalize this lesson daily. They invest in stocks instead of shoes. They build businesses instead of partying every weekend. They plant seeds that take years to grow. Want to apply this? Start tracking your spending. Use free apps like Mint, or you need a budget. Identify one expense you can cut. Daily lattes, impulse buys, subscriptions. Redirect that money to an investment or skill. Also, set long-term goals. Write down where you want to be in 5 years. Let that vision guide your choices. Sacrifice is not suffering, it's strategy. Number 7, think like an owner, not an employee. The employee mindset says, "What's my job?" The owner mindset asks, "How do I create more value?" Most people are trained to follow instructions, stay in their lane, and wait for a raise. That's why they stay broke. Wealthy people act like owners. Even before they own anything, they take initiative. They solve problems. They don't wait for permission. Jeff Bezos started Amazon in a garage. He did not have millions. He had vision. He saw a gap in book sales and built a system to fix it. You can do the same. If you are at a job, act like a builder. Propose ideas. Suggest improvements. Learn how the business runs. If you are freelancing or side hustling, treat it like a real business. Track expenses. Create marketing. Build systems. When you start thinking like a CEO, the opportunities around you change. The rich don't wait to be chosen. They choose themselves. Number 8, master the ownership mindset. Employees obey. Owners create. The single biggest mindset shift you can make is to stop thinking like a worker and start thinking like an owner. Most people wait for instructions. They follow orders. They clock in and out, do what's asked, and hope it leads somewhere. But hope is not a strategy. Owners operate differently. They ask, "What do I want to build?" Jeff Bezos didn't wait for a raise. He didn't beg for opportunity. He spotted inefficiency in the book industry and launched Amazon in a garage. That's what ownership looks like: seeing a problem and building the solution. Even if you're in a job, you can think like an owner. Start by taking initiative. Solve problems at work before being asked. Offer solutions. Propose ideas. Think beyond your role. People who do this get noticed and promoted. Faust, ownership means responsibility. Whether you start a side hustle, invest in an online store, or launch a digital product, the shift begins with mindset. Want to break out of poverty? Stop thinking like a replaceable piece of the puzzle. Start seeing yourself as the architect of your own wealth. When you act like the CEO of your life, everything changes. Number 9, prioritize delayed gratification. Don't eat the marshmallow, invest it. Instant gratification is the silent thief of wealth. The poor often fall into this trap, chasing quick dopamine hits, a new phone, fast food, a shopping spree. These purchases feel good now but cost a fortune over time. The rich take a different path. They delay pleasure to multiply rewards. They skip the temporary thrill for the long-term win. One famous study, the Stanford Marshmallow Experiment, showed that children who could resist eating one marshmallow now to receive 2 later were more successful in life. That's because the ability to delay gratification is linked to higher achievement, better health, and greater wealth. The rich apply this daily. They invest $1,000 instead of spending it on luxury. They read instead of binge-watching. They choose discipline over impulse. Want to practice this? Start small. Track your spending. Identify one habit that gives short-term pleasure but delays your goals. Replace it. Instead of buying coffee daily, invest that $5. Instead of scrolling TikTok for hours, spend 30 minutes learning a new skill. Set long-term goals. Know what you're delaying gratification for, whether it's financial freedom, a home, or peace of mind. Let that vision guide your choices. Remember, every dollar you don't spend is one you can invest, and every moment you delay a distraction is one you gain for growth. Wealth rewards the patient. Train your mind to say, "Not now," and you'll get so much more later. Number 10, focus on value, not hours. You're paid in proportion to the problems you solve. Most people believe their income is tied to how many hours they work, but that's not how wealth works. The richest people in the world aren't clocking 16-hour days at minimum wage jobs. They're solving high-level problems at scale. The truth is, money follows value, not effort. A janitor may clean 10 floors in a day, but an app developer can build one tool that saves a business thousands. That's value creation, and that's what gets rewarded. Warren Buffett said it best: price is what you pay. Value is what you get. The wealthy constantly look for ways to increase the value they offer to clients, audiences, or customers. To escape the paycheck trap, shift your focus. Instead of asking, "How can I make more money?" ask, "How can I create more value for more people?" Can you build a course, a product, or a tool? Can you teach something? Can you entertain, inspire, or inform? Influencers, coaches, coders, teachers. These people solve problems, share insights, or provide entertainment to large audiences. They work smart, not just hard, and they scale their impact using content, platforms, and creativity. Want to apply this? Identify a problem you can solve. Build a simple solution, a guide, a template, a short tutorial, share it online. Get feedback, improve it. Stop selling your hours. Start multiplying your impact. The more problems you solve and the more people you help, the faster your income grows. The poor work to survive. The rich create value to thrive. Number 11. Network with purpose. Your network is a shortcut to your next level. There's a reason successful people always talk about networking. It's not just about exchanging business cards. It's about building bridges to new opportunities, ideas, and growth. The poor often stick to familiar circles: friends, family, coworkers. But the rich go out of their way to meet people who are smarter, wealthier, and more connected. They don't see networking as optional. They see it as essential. Look at Oprah Winfrey. She didn't rise to billionaire status alone. She surrounded herself with mentors, producers, and visionaries who opened doors and believed in her potential. One connection can change everything. To grow, you need to expand who you talk to. Follow industry leaders, comment on their posts. Join Facebook groups, Discords, or subreddits in your niche. Attend webinars, meetups, or masterminds. You don't need to be extroverted. You need to be intentional. And here's the secret: always give first. Share value before you ask for anything. Recommend a great book. Help someone solve a problem. Introduce two people who can help each other. That's how trust is built. Your network can give you access to knowledge, partnerships, clients, and funding. Things that working alone could take years to find. It's like a shortcut to the next level. Start now. Message one person you admire. Leave a thoughtful comment. Ask for feedback. Offer help. Do it consistently, and your circle will expand with people who think big and act even bigger. The rich don't climb ladders alone. They build them with others. So stop waiting for the right people to find you. Go find them and bring value with you. Number 12. Learn to leverage technology. Tech doesn't replace jobs. It replaces outdated thinking. We're reliving in the golden age of opportunity. And the biggest advantage you can use right now, ISNT money, it's technology. The rich know this. They embrace tools that multiply their time, reach, and impact. The poor, many still think tech is too hard, too expensive, or not for them. That mindset is dangerous. Technology is the greatest equalizer. It allows a one-person brand to reach millions. You don't need a team. You need a smartphone, internet access, and the willingness to learn. Think about this. A YouTuber films one video that earns ad revenue for years. A blogger writes one article that ranks on Google for thousands of views. A freelancer uses ChatGPT to brainstorm ideas or generate outlines in seconds. A creator uses Canva to build a digital product and Shopify to sell it automatically. The tools are out there, and most are free or under $20 a month. Use AI tools to save time. Use automation tools to handle repetitive tasks. Use platforms like YouTube, Substack, or Gumroad to distribute your message and monetize your ideas. Even scheduling apps, email marketing tools, and cloud storage can 10x your productivity. The rich don't shy away from learning new platforms. They study them, master them, and leverage them to create cash flow. The poor wait until they're ready, but waiting is expensive. You don't need to be a tech genius. Just start with one tool. Learn how to use ChatGPT. Learn how to upload a video. Stop fearing the tools. Start mastering them. Because in today's world, those who know how to use tech will lead, and those who don't. They'll work for those who do. Next, number 13, think in decades, not days. Poverty plans in days. Wealth plans in decades. Most people stuck in poverty think in survival cycles. Today, tomorrow, this week, it's understandable. When your money is tight, long-term planning feels like a luxury. But here's the truth. The longer your time horizon, the richer your outcomes. The wealthy play a different game. They ask, where do I want to be in 10 years? Then they reverse engineer every decision to match that vision. They make investments, build businesses, and develop skills that might not pay off tomorrow, but will explode over time. Take Warren Buffett, his favorite holding period for stocks, forever. He doesn't flip investments for quick wins. He compounds wealth, because over time, that's how fortunes are built. The poor spend their money for dopamine, small, quick hits of pleasure. The rich delayed gratification for long-term satisfaction. They plant seeds others never bother with and harvest wealth years later. You can start thinking long-term today. Set a 10-year vision for your life. Where do you want to live? How do you want to earn? What skills do you want to master? Write it down. Then break it into yearly, monthly, and weekly actions. Thinking in decades gives you emotional stability. You stop overreacting to daily stress. You start making smarter moves with your time and money. You focus on systems, not shortcuts. Want to build true wealth? Stretch your vision beyond the next paycheck. Compound good decisions, just like compound interest. Don't just plan for Friday. Plan for the next 5 years. Because your future self isn't built in panic. It's built in patience. Next, number 14. Build something you own. Ownership equals freedom. The richest people in the world don't just earn, they own. Ownership is what separates someone working for security from someone building legacy. Whether it's real estate, a small business, a digital course, or even a simple YouTube channel. Ownership gives you control, leverage, and long-term rewards. The poor rent their time. The rich build something once and get paid forever. That's not luck. It is design. In 2025 and beyond, creators are the new landlords. If you post content that teaches, entertains, or inspires, you're building equity and attention. The most valuable currency today Just ask Merbeast Ali Abdal or anyone who turned videos, newsletters, or code into recurring income. But it is not just about content. You can own a rental property, a piece of land, a website that makes affiliate sales, or even an app that solves one tiny problem for thousands of people. Most people just use platforms, but the wealthy learn to own them. They build the site, they sell the course, they write the book. Ownership multiplies your effort. And the best part, you don't need millions to start. A $10 domain name, a Shopify store, a skill you already have, all are stepping stones to building something you control. Start asking, what can I build that's mine? Because when you own it, no boss can fire you, no market crash can erase your value, and no algorithm can cancel your freedom. Next, number 15, escape survival mode by rewriting your identity. You are not a machine, you're a builder of wealth. Here's the hard truth. You can't change your life until you change your identity. Most people stuck in poverty don't just lack money. They have accepted an identity of survival. They see themselves as workers, grinders, hustlers, but never builders, never architects, and certainly never wealth creators. But the rich, they operate from a different story. They believe, I create value, I control my time, I build assets, I multiply opportunity. And because they believe it, they act on it again and again until it becomes reality. It is not magic, it is mindset. You are not a cog in someone else's machine. You are the engineer of your own, and it all starts with rewriting the script in your head. Try this today. Write down your new identity as if it's already true. I'm a wealth builder. I earn from what I create. I design my future. Say it daily, then take action aligned with it. Even if small, start that idea. Invest in that course. Post that video. Make one decision each day that fits the identity you want, not the one you've inherited. Because escaping poverty is not just financial, it's psychological. You don't rise to your goals, you fall to your identity. Rewrite yours, then build the systems that match it. You are not a machine, you are a builder. And today is the day you stop surviving and start creating. If this hit you deep, don't just watch and scroll. Subscribe, because your wealth journey starts with one shift, and this channel gives you all 15.